Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video, and a big shout out to Brian Grant because this video is going to be done in his style. We're going to be doing a mass rank up video for the month of April because, man, April, one of like the busiest months so far this year that I've had. It was very busy. A lot of stuff going on in game, outside of game, real life stuff, and I ended up doing a ton of rank ups, especially for Battlegrounds. And as you can see here, we have actually 2 tier 5 class catalysts in the overflow. I have 1 cosmic and 1 skill one. So first things first, we're going to need to use those because I can't have tier 5 class catalysts expiring, right? So in the skill class, I'm looking at my champs, and there's really only one champ here that I want to rank up, and that's Kingpin. So I've heard really wonderful things about Kingpin. It's super zoomed in right now because this is actually off my old phone when I recorded this. I hadn't even gotten my new phone. That's how long ago this is, in April. But after like the first couple rank ups, I get my new phone and then it'll be better. But yeah, so we're taking up Kingpin to rank 3. Boom, that was a quick and easy rank up. I had all the materials, all the ISO ready to go. So boom, there we go. There's Kingpin to rank 3. Now I can get rid of the skill catalyst that I had in overflow. As you can see now, boom, only 2 out of 3. And there we go. Get rid of that. So that was my big worry last month. I don't think I've ever had T5CC in overflow before. So like I didn't want them to just expire, you know. Can't have that happen. So then I was looking at my cosmic roster, and there was a couple options. You know, it was Venom Pool, Venom, Angela, and Nova was a consideration as well for Battlegrounds. I think Nova's a pretty good defender. I definitely want to get him up to rank 3 at some point, and I think my alliance leader will be pretty happy about that too. He has Nova at rank 4. But yeah, I decided to go with Venom because this was during the last Battlegrounds beta, and Venom was Safeguard, I think, and Venom was really good against Penny Parker. He destroyed. This was before she got fixed. And Venom was just I won so many Battlegrounds matches with Venom. He's so good, man. He did such a good job. But I think I ran out of ISO, but I have some 4-star cosmic and tech ones. So boom, we get 2 cosmic, 2 tech, which is good. Get some more ISO for this dude. And yeah, I like Venom's also duped. I was tempted to do Venom Pool, but he wasn't awakened, so I was just, and he doesn't even need to be awakened. It's a tougher pill to swallow for me. I said this in the video before. It's just a tougher pill for me to swallow when I rank 3 a champ that's unawakened. You know, it has to be like a very specific reason I'm ranking this champ, and it has to really not matter, or they have to be really good. They have to be so good that their signature really doesn't matter as much. So I still pull the trigger on the rank 3. You know, like I don't know, it's a weird thing to explain, but yeah, I was really having trouble with cosmic ISO. I had to pop open a bunch of crystals. It was a real struggle to get the ISO needed, but we get there, and we get Venom all the way up to I think I actually claimed some ISO from here, man. That's how down bad I was on ISO. Claimed some milestones there, and should give us enough to finish ranking up Venom. There we go. Almost level 35 out of 45. And I'm pulling out basic ISO at this point. Struggle, but I had a bunch of the really big basic ISO, which reminds me of like the CCP beta. But yeah, there we go. There's Venom to rank 3, and now I can also go ahead and get rid of the cosmic catalyst in overflow. There we go. So that solves that very big problem that I had. And then this is the last rank up on the old phone. I decided to just do Dragon Man because Dragon Man is awesome. I got him awakened. Again, like I really wanted Dragon Man in the past, and then I eventually got him. But I didn't want to rank him on awakened. It's not even that he really needs his awakened ability. It's just it's something about the gold stars, the platinum stars. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just something about it. It's entirely illogical, but it's just the way I feel, you know. And especially with, well, what I learned is, what I've done for a long time is I rarely do rank ups. I save my catalysts for big rank ups that I'm anticipating, right? And I always have like catalysts ready, but for the first time, it was at this point when I got the new phone, and it was during the Battlegrounds beta. I decided, like, I just kind of got pissed off, and I was like, I feel like my roster sucks, and I need to make it better. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna start like, I had a bunch of catalysts. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna start using my catalysts, you know. So boom, we're gonna take Null up to rank 3. Pulled this guy miraculously out of a Nexus, going for Omega Sentinel and Black Cat. That was such a crazy way to get Null. I'd wanted Null for so long. I spent like $1,000 on his calves trying to get him. Just could not ever pull the 6-star. Tried features for him. Could never get him. And then boom, out of a feature cab opening, we get a Nexus, and he just so happens to pop out of that Nexus. Like, it was wild. So I had a 15 Cosmic T4 class Catalyst, which is exactly enough to take a 6-star from rank 1 to rank 3. So gonna go ahead and use those catalysts up. And I might have, did I have another Cosmic T5 in overflow? I think I had 2 in overflow. Maybe, I don't even remember, but Venom definitely got rid of 1. If I had another one, Null should take care of this, the last one, which was kind of why I wanted to get him up. That was a big reason. Even though he's unduped, he's still unduped to this day. I do have a Romance Awakening gem, but I don't know. Kind of thinking about learning Tigra. If I do, I kind of want to give it to her. Kind of also saving it for Archangel. I don't know. I don't know what the plan's going to be yet. But there we go. King in Black up to rank 3. And so I think it was at this point we had another level up on. And I just decided to, start going nuts with rank ups. I have some rank up gems. My plan was to, I was saving my catalysts and my rank up gems for Black Cat and Omega Sentinel, but we never got them. So I was like, well, might as well rank some defenders then, I guess, for Battlegrounds. Like I said, I was kind of mad at my deck. I'm like, you know, I'm not getting the champs that I want, so I'm just going to rank up the champs that I have and make my roster and my deck better. So Havoc, boom, I have Havoc Awakened. I'm like, you know what, let's take this guy up. Havoc is a really, really solid addition to pretty much any Battlegrounds deck, because if you catch your opponent lacking with an opponent without decent counters to Havoc, you can at the very least probably prolong the matchup to make them take more time, and probably take some damage too. So like, just being able to do that is huge. So you can see I have 3 of the Cosmic T5 class catalysts, and I had tier 4 Cosmic tier 4 class catalyst as well in overflow. So that rank up gets rid of the T4 CC, and I think we're gonna just use catalyst because a lot of T5 mutant, which is good. That's a very good catalyst to have. I'm not complaining. There's still lots of mutant champions that I want to rank up, and more being ranked up after this Havoc. So yeah, but so I was trying to really be smart with my catalysts and rank up gems, and I also, after I did all these rank ups, I really realized like how fast the catalysts can go. Like, I thought I was just swimming in catalysts. I had so much in the overflow, and then all of a sudden, like at the end of this video, I'm just like completely out of everything. I'm out of all catalysts. I'm out of rank up gems. Like I have like nothing, and it felt wrong. It felt bad. It felt wrong. Because like I said, normally like I always just have an abundance of catalysts, and I'm waiting for specific champions. Like, I don't usually just do this, just use all my resources, but I just felt like saying screw it. And also Enzo Eigen, and 4Loki, we have basically a sheet of all of our rank 3 champions, and Enzo has like, he's about to have like 3 columns full of rank 3s, and I think I only had like 1. I didn't even have a complete column of my own, and Enzo was talking about he's gonna like triple lap me or something, and as soon as he said that, I'm like, all right, that is not happening. Like, I need to get some rank 3s. I need to get a lot of rank 3s. So here you can see I'm missing some tier 2 alpha, so I'm actually gonna go for this deal, which is so funny. So I spent 1 tier 5 basic for 3 tier 2 alpha, which is a really good deal. I really love that change to the Black ISO market. But when the change first happened, you know, it was flipped. I had so much tier 2 alpha and like no tier 5 basic. So when it first came out, I was spending 3 tier 2 alpha for 1 tier 5 basic. But after spring cleaning, I prioritized getting tier 5 basic. But in doing so, I didn't really focus at all on tier 2 alpha. So now I'm in a position where I have so much tier 5 basic and just not even close to the same amount of tier 2 alpha, which is weird. Like, my problem just flipped. But that's not a bad thing, because you can do both things in the Black ISO market. 1 tier 5 basic for 3 T2A. So that's a good deal for me. So I think I just used one of my rank up gems because, like I said, I am out of tier 2 alpha. That is the new biggest struggle for me, which, again, not a bad thing. I find it to be a bit easier to buy tier 2 alpha than tier 5 basic, especially with glory. Like, I've found myself just buying 10 out of 10 packs with the tier 2 alpha. And I'm totally fine with that, and you get a lot that way, so it's good. But yeah, I decided to take Man-Thing up to rank 3. I had a lot of possible Mystic Defenders. Mephisto's like the champ I wanted to take up the most for Battlegrounds, but he needs to be awakened, and preferably high sig, and mine's unawakened, so I don't want to do Mephisto. I was maybe thinking Ebony Maw, but I was looking at Man-Thing's abilities, and I'm like, he doesn't really need to be awakened for Battlegrounds, especially for defense. So I'm just going to rank 3 him, because Man-Thing can be so annoying, especially with high level MD, which I run 5 out of 5, and he's a little big health pool. He can really just make the fights last. So yeah, took Man-Thing up to rank 3, and then I wanted to do a tech champion, and it was between Darkhawk and Mysterio, and I decided to go with Mysterio, which I don't know if that was the right play or not. I kind of find myself wishing that I went Darkhawk, but I do think Mysterio is a better Battlegrounds attacker than Darkhawk is, and I've had to use Mysterio a couple times on attack, and I think I lost with him anyways, but yeah, I do think he's a bit of a better attacker, especially when we're talking about low sig, which both of them are only sig 20, so not great, but yeah, it's better than nothing. And Mysterio, he's still a really good defender potential. You know, if they have like a Cosmic Ghost Rider and it's not Safeguard, then he's going to be killed in less than 30 seconds. But on the right nodes, with the right matchups, he can definitely be a pretty solid and annoying defender. It definitely takes some time. So as you can see, just out of those tier 2 alphas, so I give him a rank up gem. I really just felt like really beefing up my Battlegrounds defensive roster, so just decided to do it. And yet ISO has not been a problem at all lately, because most of these rank ups were after I went for Black Cat and Omega Sentinel, and opening all those calves. Even though we didn't get the champs we were after, we did get a lot of ISO. So all the ISO is really nice. I think I accidentally claimed the basic there, though. Did not mean to do that. So I'm going to sell some for 69,000. But after doing all these rank ups, I've faced a new problem. Lack of gold, which is going to be more of a problem this month. Paying for all these rank ups that we did in April. The gold is having a real hard time withstanding this many rank ups. But now we have... How many more rank 3s do we have? I don't even know. We've gone through a lot of rank 3s already, man. So many new rank 3s last month. Who is next? Oh yeah, it's another mutant champion. It's Bishop time. So again, no tier 2 alpha. So we're going to go ahead and use a 3 to 4 rank up gem. And Bishop is honestly an absolute menace in battle. Just in general, dude. Bishop is such a beast. Such a good buff. Especially defensively. He is so annoying to fight, and like the usual mutant counters don't really work on him. Like Nimrod, I really don't like fighting Bishop with Nimrod. I don't know about Omega Sentinel. I don't even have her anyways, and if I do face one, I ban her every time, so she shouldn't even be an option against my Bishop. But yeah, Bishop's been putting in work. He definitely very happy with his rank up, and unduped is all good for Battlegrounds on defense. And then yeah, so I think we have one final rank up here, one final level up of April, and I decided to take up Mojo Jojo. So when I took up Man Thing, my Mojo was unduped, which Mojo does not need to be awakened to be a good defender. But again, tough pill to swallow, the platinum stars. It's just I'm so much more inclined to rank 3 these champs if they are awakened. And we awakened Mojo again through one of the cab openings. I think it was for Scorpion. But we ended up pulling like 6-star Mojo. We awakened our 6-star Mojo, awakened our 6-star Penny Parker. I think there were some other good pulls as well. But again, missed on the feature champs, but we got other good pulls. So yeah, I decided, all right, Mojo's awakened. Let's just take him up to rank 3. There we go. Oh, that's rank 2. But now we're going to go to rank 3 as well. And I've been, I finally found some tier 2 alpha. Just been buying them with a lot of glory through AQ. And still been doing the trade-in in the Black ISO market when it resets. Just 1 tier 5 basic for 3 T2A. That trade-in is so amazing for helping you restore balance to your catalyst. I absolutely love it, man. It's such a good change. But you can see that gold, man. That gold is dwindling. We're down to like 2 million gold, little under 2.5. But that's going to be the final rank 3 of April. But don't worry, guys. There will be more to come in May. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this mass rank up video, Brian Grant style. This is just, I meant to do individual videos on these rank ups, but it got out of hand and there's so many and I just couldn't get caught up. So I figured let's do it BG style, mass rank up style. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all those rank 3s. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you'd like to see more content. We are pushing for 100,000 subscribers by this summer, and leave a comment on which champion you'd like to see its own dedicated video to for gameplay as a newly ranked up champion. So yeah, leave that in the comment section down below. That's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. Love you all. Peace out.